welcome to the Augury House Radio. I am your host, the Augury House. Recently, we have been going through a lot of new additions to our projects. We've been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work for new shrines of some other short videos, and a bunch of other fun stuff that it's probably best not to spoil. But what's coming up is we're hoping to do more articles. We got some photo things coming. We have actually, as of this moment, we have more projects that are in the backlog than we do actively releasing, which is really exciting because for the most part, up to this point, we've had to be kind of just making stuff on the fly. But now we're finally at the point where we're just where we have tons of material that are just almost there, just sitting around at like 98, 99% almost done. And then hopefully once we get some of those a little ready, we'll be able to release the floodgates and new stuff we'll be able to release. Hopefully we're trying to get a little more, consistenter. But, so essentially, one big thing that we've been trying to add to the Augury House ecosystem is having it be a little more sensitive to free creating. So, for one example is like you can be working on a big project for a while, and it could take, if you're like shooting a big short film or something, it could take a really long time to plan that short film, to find people to shoot it, and then once you shoot it, it takes a lot more time to actually assemble it, put it together, and release it, and so on. But the tricky part is a lot of things can often come up and really extend that deadline. A lot of unexpected life things, especially when you're coordinating with more people, there's kind of just doubles the possibility that things can pop up. So, with this Augury House creative ecosystem that we're building, is to have some more very quick outlets that don't take a lot of planning, that don't take a lot of heavy labor to create fun and cool collaborative works. And there'll be just things that like we can maybe even just make in a day or two. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're kind of devising and testing as we develop new projects and new approaches to new creative workflows and so on. There are a lot of duds and roadblocks that come along the way, but for the most part, we're working through them. We're getting to new places. So for today's radio, we do have a conversation with Kevin, our guy who's usually with the gallery, who's usually with the gallery. So we have Kevin, he's talking with Henry, who we're working with for some new video projects coming up. And so that conversation is right after they shot, kind of like, I guess you can call it like a micro pilot for like a micro web series sort of deal. But essentially we're making a web series and we're hoping to have some web components too, like website web collage sort of thing. But we're hoping to use the web series as like an avenue to kind of flesh out our film production workflow and to hopefully shoot like a real full-fleshed short film sometime in the near future. So that's what we have going. That's what the conversation was about that shoot between Kevin and Henry. It was a little crazy. It was done in heavy rain with some with electronics, which usually doesn't mix, but they brought a couple umbrellas, so I think they came out with everything mostly intact. And then they just went into the woods, shot the short, and then ate some chicken afterwards. And then the conversation you're about to witness is just right after they shot the short. So end of the day, just chilling out, and so this radio's been a bunch of things in the past. So it's been we've had conversations with our gallery guests. We've done some project archives of some things that never got released, or some things that we made but then are kind of just sitting on playing with, we had like a live stream narrative thing earlier on. I feel like it still could be maybe played with a little later, but kind of like the live stream restaurant, we're just kind of keeping it on hiatus for a little bit till we get some of the better foundation of the other projects under our feet. But yeah, so getting very sidetracked. So like this radio we're hoping to do is also making this like a very sensitive, creative outlet for us. So the conversation you're about to see is just very laid back, just kind of in the moment, set the camera up, roll, eat some snacks, and then just hang out. And then the whole idea is, if we have this radio that we can be super casual on, and if we have the blog post that's attached to our new article pages on our website to be super casual on, and if we have other creative short outlets that we can be super casual on, then it seems like we would be able to create a very flexible and dynamic ecosystem for supporting quick ideas that might eventually snowball into something else. So that was kind of a long roundabout way of going through things. Hopefully the language and, over time our language and our thinking of these new additions to our creative ecosystem will eventually flesh themselves out. But in the meantime, we have this radio episode as a little marker for where we're at. And without further ado, I'll just send it over to Kevin and Henry, and afterwards we'll meet back here for a little talk before sending it on to the next episode. And with that, Kevin and Henry.
Yo, what up? So, Augury House Radio. I am here with Henry, and we just finished a shoot. We what was this? A new video series. Yeah, new video series short about the Augury life forms, and in the process of getting out here, it was like, it was pouring rain. We were trekking downhill through mud, very slippery. We trekked pretty far through some wet pond area with tall grass with it was like shoulder height. For me, I don't I don't know how the view was for you, but yeah, it looked fine. It was very wet. There was a creek, a little river, creek, two creeks, maybe one creek. Probably fed into the other creek. I fell into that creek once on accident, but the second time it was on purpose. But yeah, overall not too bad. There was a few hiccups with the camera, but I mean the camera was already having some problems to begin with, so yeah, not our fault. We came with 2 umbrellas. We came with 25 chicken wings. And yeah, I guess I'll let's get into some chicken wings. Yeah, so Henry, what you up to?
Eating chicken in a rainy forest.
Yeah. Do you have anything, I don't know. You want to talk about yourself?
Sure. I'm Henry.
Anything on your mind? Anything?
I desperately need a job. Keep getting interviews, but no jobs. It kind of sucks.
What's up with that?
My friend thinks I'm cursed. But it was joking.
Cut and we'll be laughing.
There we go. But he claims I'm cursed. I keep getting interviews, but no jobs. But I'm happy to be doing something.
Right?
Wait, you mean like virtual interviews or for video jobs? Yeah. It's all for like video editing. I just had one with Intel. They liked me, but they go with the better hire. But I mean, that makes sense. I can't get mad about that.
Yeah.
So doing stuff like this is awesome. I'm at least doing video work, and it's far more creative. I don't think I'd be eating chicken wings in a forest at Intel, so.
I don't think they know about this yet.
No.
Better keep this under wraps.
Yeah, this is going to revolutionize filmmaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to live, be happy. Play a lot of video games right now.
Which game?
Oh, jump around. My friends and I play this silly game called Intruder every Tuesday. We call it Intrude Day. I'm talking to you and not the camera. Should I be talking to you or the camera?
No, you can talk wherever. Yeah.
Play a lot of games on my own, just for fun. You know, a lot of strategy games, a lot of.
Is this Intruder group the same as your Sea of Thieves group?
Yeah, there's a Venn diagram there.
Oh.
It's the same core people though. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We
Rotation.
yeah, like we've all known each other for 14 years probably now. Some of those guys even longer, and it's just a good way to keep in touch. Like we're all still in Oregon for the most part, but you know, it's all like through Eugene, Portland, and like Coburg, and yeah, so we're kind of all over the place, and so it's nice to like still have this core group of friends that meets every Tuesday to play this silly game that nobody else plays.
From school? From like U of O?
Yeah, U of O. And then some of those guys go even further back to like middle school.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts. But it's great, and it's just like nice to find a group of people that all want to play the same thing, because it's always so hard with like, it's like even with this group, it's like really fucking tough to get us all on board to play one thing. And
What's one that like fell through the cracks?
Well, there's a few that like, what do you mean, like we tried and failed horribly.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves didn't last super long. But
just the coordination needed.
do you mean me being like a dick? No, maybe. Yeah, I kind of get a little weird when I play that game. Requires a good captain. If you don't have a good captain, your ship's gonna sink. And I'm the only one willing to be a good captain. If that means I yell at my friends, then I yell at my friends a little bit.
Are you
No,
like
but
the aggressor, or when you try to play that, are you trying to like sink other ships?
I don't know if they could hear it. You probably could hear that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah, but like no, it's also just fun to like sailing mechanics are so fun. Like the fluid simulation of the sea is incredible. You've played the game, right?
So good.
It's so goddamn good. Like I haven't.
The DLCs are nuts.
Oh, I haven't.
Like the weird ghost pirates.
Oh yeah, totally. Those are fun. And then they got like that silly Jack Sparrow crossover right now, which I don't really care about, but yeah, it's a fun game. It's got a good charm to
Did
it.
they do that for the trial?
Yeah. Amber Heard's actually is just the floating head of hers over an island, and you have to go fight her fleets.
I'm glad that stuff's done though.
God, yeah.
Like,
It's just like dominated my social media posts.
Like it was that interesting.
No, I don't care about. I mean, there's like rich jerks.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help but like click a link every now and then and watch a video that's being shared of it.
Everywhere.
I know, yeah,
Oh my
but it's like
God,
at the end of the day, like, I'm just like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm watching
It's like you
rich
click the-
people
yeah.
complain about who's gonna get paid money right now.
Yeah, all
I
they
don't
do
know.
is, like-
That might be a little dismissive of the actual issues at heart, but
But it's like you click the video and all it is like someone like looking off the side.
Yeah.
And they make eye contact with someone and then that's like the point of it, you know, that's like the video.
yeah.
It's like a lot of like English teacher reading into things.
Oh,
It feels
wait,
like.
what? In what? Like in their
Well, like the
performance
narrative.
of it? The narrative of like the actual like details of the of like.
Yeah, like people reading into like the
Oh, see, yeah, I don't.
because they're actors, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So that's
it's weird.
that's funny.
Yeah. It was interesting, but like kind of grossed me out. Really, like it was weird. Like the courtroom was fucking packed. It was like, why are all these people spending their free time to sit in on this court? I mean, I know why, but like it's
Yeah.
so funny to me. And like they have like these crowds of people waiting outside the court for when they leave. And
Really?
yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Like Johnny Depp walking out with his lawyers, and people are just cheering him on. That came to stand outside the courtroom for when he leaves.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean it's just celebrity worship culture, right?
Wow.
Like that's.
I'd rather just like get a burrito or something. So, you know, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be delicious.
That would be delicious. Am I making this too cool? Am I making this too socially relevant now?
Oh no, dude, have some chicken.
I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have a celery.
Yeah, go have some celery or chicken. But yeah,
What have you been doing, Kevin?
what have I been doing?
We went from me being sad about not having a job to talking about Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah. I mean, I did a workshop at the library for Scratch coding, game stuff. But yeah, mostly chilling. Yeah. I don't know.
Did you go to that Portland Rose Fest or whatever on the riverfront with all the fireworks?
No, I didn't go to that.
It scared the hell out of me. I didn't know what was happening. Like,
Oh, there's a bunch of fireworks down there?
too many.
Oh, jeez.
It's really loud.
It was probably surprising when it started,
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, I
fireworks.
didn't know what was happening. We're like new to Portland. And I had no idea
Oh.
what was happening, and all of a sudden there's just all these explosions.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, too bad they don't do the... Red Bull came in one day and they did like the bunch of stuff on the water.
Yeah, not the flute top.
That, yeah, that was that, yeah. Yeah, they're jumping off, seeing
Yeah.
how they're far. Yeah.
That's fun.
So that was one thing.
I'd make a terrible fake. I wouldn't be able to fly far on that.
No, the water's nasty there too.
Yeah.
It's so gross. Yeah, you like, I don't know, it's like come out with scales. But,
No, yeah, I've like used kayak or canoe down the land. We'll see just like these runoffs from farms. and
oh,
just, like, going right over
nasty.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Gee. You know, this was pretty fun shooting in the rain.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I didn't fall in the mud.
I'm surprised too. Yeah, I don't know,
Something
like
about my balance.
usually or like early on, like if we saw rain, we just cancel.
Yeah.
Or like
Oh.
rain like this,
No,
we
I
just
like going for it. It's good.
yeah. I mean, it's like when it's dry, it's just too easy, you know. You just throw your equipment anywhere. You don't worry about the mud. We killed one XLR cable.
You might have.
Yeah.
I regret eating this slowly.
Oh, it got stuck in your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I
shoot.
got one of those permanent retainers in the bottom of my teeth.
Oh, it doesn't come out?
No, you can kind of see it. Hi.
Oh
You
yeah.
see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's awful. It's gonna be in there until I die, unless like it somehow breaks off. But now it's like cemented to my teeth.
Really?
Yeah. I'm still
Huh?
not used to it. It's been
Wait,
there
so
for,
like how? Like which
So-
which teeth is it?
on these little teeth right here on the back side, there's just a glob of like some sort of cement.
Oh
and the
my
bar
gosh.
Runs between the two.
Is it cause do your teeth move a lot?
Yeah, well,
on
I
the
had
bottom?
like full braces for many years.
Oh, okay. Did you have headgear? I had headgear.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't even have headgear,
I
but you
did
had
rubber
that.
bands,
Oh,
at
okay.
least, but no headgear.
Jeez.
But yeah, my teeth were really messed up. And so now I gotta wear this damn thing forever. Like, I'm not used to. I've had it for like 20 years, and it's still.
Do you have temporary retainers?
I used to for my top teeth.
Oh.
And like, I haven't worn that in over a decade. I still
Same.
have like nightmares. I'm gonna call them nightmares, where I find the top retainer in like an old drawer and like jam it in my mouth, and my teeth really hurt. And then I wake up and my teeth hurt.
I mean, like I remember like the headgear, rubber band days even. Like, it was just such a constant.
How long did you have to
Pressure.
wear headgear for?
I think it was just like a few months.
Okay, it's not
Yeah,
too
it
bad.
wasn't terrible, but
Do you
like.
remember the spacers they put in your teeth before they do the braces?
Oh.
It's like these little like rubbery discs or like these
Yeah.
hard plastic discs that they jam between your teeth to like loosen them up a little bit.
Yeah, what was up with
I think
that?
it's just like get you
Oh
ready
my
for break.
God.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah.
like, the worst. Yeah, that was awful.
I feel like the worst part of it is like they would always ask like, "Oh, what colors do you want for your braces?" It's like,
I don't care.
like I've been like, this is torture. I don't care what
Yeah,
color.
just get this over
Yeah,
with.
just come on. Yeah. We do have someone in the group who's doing dentistry stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
For like studying
Juju,
that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
she's studying it.
How far along is she?
I think
Not too bad.
freshman?
Nice.
Freshman, sophomore?
Yeah, like
Den-
all the
dental?
people I know that are becoming dentists, one of their parents was a dentist.
Ah,
Runs in the family, I guess. So
gotcha.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's always.
So is this like the worst radio yet? Just soggy. So I'm not very entertaining.
Oh yeah, I think this is probably the most
I mean, we're
casual.
coolest location.
Yeah, coolest location.
Who else?
This is the
what-
rainiest.
What other?
This
yeah,
is the rainiest.
What other guest can say that they were doing a radio in the woods with chicken wings in the rain?
Honestly, not many.
Yeah.
Not many I can think of. But yeah, I
Where
mean,
does this end up on?
where does this end
Like,
up?
Yeah, where do you publish it right on the website? Or?
Oh yeah. We this website, have our own website.
God, I
Uh,
don't like people hearing my voice.
We'll make it extra loud.
Okay.
We can layer it.
I would ask that you put a black bar in front of my face in the video and then just
Yeah,
modulate
yeah.
my voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll add many vocal layers. I'll go in after this shot and then voice over your line, whatever you say,
Yeah,
and
just
then
some really bad ADR.
yeah. I mean, that could work.
Could be funny.
But yeah, I mean, this is quite unexpected, very impromptu. Took things as they came.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is this? Do we have?
This was fun for me.
Yeah, this was really fun for me.
I'd love to take
I'm
a crack
soaked.
at coloring some of that footage just for fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. So on that on the Da Vinci project, we can just make multiple timelines for just fucking around on
Yeah,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
And like the B-raw files themselves will be on there too for me to grab, or
Yeah. So
I can also just get you like an SD drive or a drive. And,
yeah. So what we were trying to do was so we have like a set laptop that we were going to just like at the end of it just give everyone copies of footage and
Oh,
like
cool.
throw everything on the drive.
yeah.
But since things changed a little bit, have to figure that out. I might just like throw them on if the files are pretty big, I might just throw them on my drive just temporarily. Cause it was a lot's on
They're
Ben's
all really
drive.
big.
Yeah.
The B-raw stuff is massive. It's,
Over 15?
oh right, because it's 15 file size.
Yeah.
It depends on how long it would take. But yeah.
We
some
didn't have
can do
super
that.
long takes, did we?
No. Well, if you're doing XFAT, doesn't XFAT have? Sorry, I'm just thinking of. dumb
Oh
technical
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
I think it should be. Yeah. We should have something. But yeah, we'll have the proxies for sure.
What do you
So.
mean with proxies? I guess I didn't.
Oh, have you seen that in the Da Vinci?
Uh-uh.
Oh, so they have like a proxy generator which like greatly reduces the file size.
Oh, so it just like compresses it sort of.
Yeah. So
Because
that's the cool thing about using the Google Drive though, because if you edit using the proxies, then or like you throw essentially. So what we did for a Portland shoot. Oh my God, we forgot to finish editing that. Yeah. So like that Portland shoot turned out to be like 300 gigs,
holy crap.
but it was only like not a lot of footage. But we were able to proxy generate that under like 2, I think.
Under
For,
two-
yeah.
2 gigs or 200?
2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
So that's the cool thing about the proxy generator is like
That's
it's
really
not
cool.
it like doesn't affect the res, but I think it just compresses it somehow
I mean,
or
you probably have a
yeah,
harder
yeah.
time coloring it because of the compression. That's the beauty of the raw, right? Is that
Yeah.
You can change the ISO and the exposure really easily with like no degradation. That's cool. I didn't know that.
So, yeah, it'll be cool to see how flexible it is. Like, so far we've had it where, so you can connect proxies and the original footage. So it would be like, so like in the editor you can say prefer proxies in the timeline.
Okay.
So
I would
then,
imagine also that would just make it so it's like you can edit a little faster, get that footage to somebody faster, and then like for the final render,
yeah,
like the timeline you could just replace with the raw footage, right? I would think.
yeah,
Pretty easily,
exactly, yeah. So it's like pretty flexible in switching back and
That's
forth
sweet.
between it. So, yeah, so that'll be cool. We just have to figure out how to
And
do
that's
the.
all in Resolve.
Yeah, and I think the
Resolve's better than Premiere.
yeah. Well, did you the Fusion page is
It's
pretty
really, yeah,
pretty
I haven't
cool.
Well, 'cause I still just use After Effects for like that stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, it seems really neat.
Yeah,
like,
node
it's
based too.
Yeah, which I love.
I
It's
really like the
so
node
easy
based.
to, like,
Yeah.
Tackle it.
Oh yeah, and it's like I don't know. I really like the node based setup because you can just go from like Blender,
Yeah,
Unreal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like the same concepts.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
It's really great. Well, it's just like such a more visual way to learn how to do something too. I don't know. It's just like so much
yeah.
better than
It's just like one glance and
Yeah.
then you kind of get the picture of.
totally. It's just like very
setup.
easy to manipulate.
Yeah, and then they have like really good like organization snapping where you can just
Totally.
even if it's misaligned, it'll just like snap it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. That's sweet.
The rain's kind of coming back.
The rain is coming back. It's been off and on. We are soaked. So, is that an episode?
I'm sorry for whoever has to listen to this and
Yeah.
hear me ramble.
Yeah, sorry to everyone listening to this. This is like this is our
You'll never see me again, don't worry.
this is our most free form. This is relax, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what the radio's about. It's for,
Eating chicken.
eating chicken wings, chilling, and being in the rain. Yeah, so this was a post shoot. We actually just finished shooting. And then this is like the behind the scenes episode,
Yeah.
where we're just kind of showing what's up. Did you hear that?
Yeah. We better get like killed by a bear.
Nah, probably a cougar, if
Ooh, that's
anything.
pretty cool. Cool way to go at it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Pack it up and head out.
that's it. Bye.
All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that casual conversation between Kevin and Henry. We're hoping to have a lot more casual conversations like these. We think they're really fun to have, alongside more serious talks about works and research and things like that. So this has been like a real refreshing segment, and we hope to do many more of these with many more guests. And so yeah, some final closing notes are that we do have a bunch of new projects, a handful of short and longer projects on the horizon, as well as some zines coming up. One other thing to note is if you visited the gallery recently, you probably noticed that that the gallery is currently being worked on by a number of gallery assistants, and it will probably be still. They're still working on the exhibition. They had a bunch of delays. They're playing around with this new supercomputer that was supposed to help speed up and materialize some of the new works for the gallery, but there was a weird shipping delay. Things got stuck in over Nebraska, and, and the whole just like the pipeline between just the electronic microchip shortage. All these things are just kind of coalescing at the same time, and it just kind of results in delays across the board. So we've been dealing with some technical delays, but we've also had some content-related delays as well. There are just some projects. One of the projects that we're actually about to release in this new gallery was deleted off. One of these drives that we're storing on. The drive actually disconnected itself and kind of just crashed on the ground, splintered into a bunch of pieces. A couple splinters got into my foot, so I kind of was able to revive some of that, see what I could pull out of it. But really, it was just kind of just more metadata, just the basic, very, 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 very simple data bits. So we're still working on that. We're still trying to build things up. But fortunately, other pieces of the things that were going to come out in this upcoming gallery update, did actually survive. So we'll be seeing some new things in the Chamber of Affirmations. We'll have a brand new Easter egg for that, which will be linked to one of the objects that's currently existing in the main Augury House. And we might also have another release, another quick release of a brand new project, which will be one of these quicker, more sensitive projects that we were talking about in the beginning of this episode. So yeah, that's it for now. I'd love to talk more about these kind of things, but currently the other Augury Ben is at office. He's out down south in California, just mining some new things, just trying to doing what he's doing, staying in the heat, staying out of the heat, doing kind of both of those, maybe going out swimming, but he'll be back in time for episode 10. So that would be really cool. Yeah, I would, again, I would love to stay and talk a little bit more, but it's kind of weird when it's just me in the room and yeah. Yeah, we're talking about like all the projects, all the different ecosystem things we're adding. We're really kind of hoping that this will be like the last of the major project editions, so we can really dig into fleshing out the content and getting more consistent with the content releases. But yeah, I gotta get going. I probably gotta stop talking and just gotta go get working, pound these out. So so yeah, we'll be seeing you.